Okay, welcome folks. We're looking at test 23 from the CEM Durham University papers, preparing the children for the 11 plus. This is a 10-minute test and it's from the series which is 8 to 9. Okay, question number 1. Karen and Phil are playing an arcade game. Phil scores 1385 points. Karen scores 1,000 more points than Phil. How many points does Karen score? So we have to add these two numbers up to work out what the total score for Karen is. And that will give us an answer of 2385. Mason records how many text messages he receives each day for 5 days. His results are shown in the table. So we have a tally table below. So how many more texts did Mason receive on Monday than on Thursday? So on Monday we have, this represents 5. This represents 5 and there's another extra 2 there. So we have 12 on Monday. And it's between Monday and Thursday. And on Thursday we only have 4. So if you want to work out how many texts Mason received more on Monday than Thursday, so we have to do 12 minus 4. And that gives us an answer of 8. Now don't worry about there being an extra box there. The extra box doesn't mean, so that's just there for maybe just to confuse us. But we've got 2 boxes, we only need 1. Don't worry about the second box. You don't have to fill them both in. Okay. Which of the following statement is true for question number 3? Okay, we have Mason received the most text on Friday, which is actually incorrect. Mason didn't receive more than 8 text messages on any day. That's also incorrect. In total, Mason received less than 30 text messages. Got rid of that. So that should be 5 there because that's a complete line across there. So that gives another 1 here. So that'll give you 36. And that's what makes it correct. Lovely. Which of these arrows is pointing to 11 over 100? Now 11 divided by 100. If we do 11 divided by 100, put the decimal point at the end, that gives us 0.11. So 0.11 for number 4 will give us C. Question number 5. Let's move on. Question number 5. Mr. McCafferty buys 7 packs of straws for a class art project. Each pack contains that many. How many straws does he have in total? So 7 packs containing that much each. So we have to do calculation 124. We have to multiply it by 7. And that will give us our answer of 868. Question number 6. Tasmin and Greg are sharing a bottle of juice. Tasmin drinks 5/9 of the bottle and Greg drinks 2/9 of the bottle. So 5/9 and 2/9 are drank. Now when you add in fractions, you add the top numbers as long as the bottom numbers are the same. So 7/9 has been drunk altogether. How much juice is left? So the remaining, however much more we need to make 9/9. So that will give us a total of 2/9. Because 7/9 add the 2/9 will give us the full amount, which is 9/9. Which is the whole lot. Question number 7. Bottles of juice can be bought in packs of 6. Each bottle contains 200 milliliters of juice. What is the total amount of juice in one pack? Give you answer in liters. So the bottle of juice can be bought in packs of 6. Each bottle. Okay, so we're going to have 200. We're going to multiply it by 6. That gives us 1200 milliliters. Now, be careful here. This is liters and this is milliliters, my answer. So I need to do some conversion. So we do 1200. We divide it by 1000 to change milliliters into liters. We divide by 1000. That's the conversion. Put the decimal point at the end. Move back by 3 places. So that gives us an answer of again 1.2 liters. Now again, don't worry about the extra space there. Okay, you don't have to. If you got an answer that doesn't fill all the boxes, that doesn't matter as long as your answer is correct. So his answer is 1.2 liters. And that's the working out that we need for that question. Question number 8. Aisha plots a quadrilateral on the coordinate grid to the right. She plots these points. Okay, so let's plot them. So we have 4 2's over here. So we have 2 5 is over here. We have 4 7 which is up here, and then we have 6 5 which. So what shape does Aisha plot? She's definitely plotting this shape here. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, right. Question number 9. So question number 9, we have Sheena has a sheet of fabric that is 2 meters long and 1 meter wide. Okay, she cuts the sheet into quarters as shown below. What is the perimeter of one of the quarters? So I need to now label them up. So this is 2, and you halve the 2, we get 1 over here. The 1 on the bottom. So I'm going to look at this quarter here. So let's ask. So we're looking at that shape there. Okay, that's 1, that's 1. Now, this is 1 meter. If you halve the 1 meter, we will get half a meter and half a meter. So we got 1, add 1, add a half, and that will give us a total of 3 meters. Because 1 add 1 is 2 meters, and add 2 lots of half will give you another meter, gives you 3 meters altogether. So it's all about the working out. So question number 10. Giles buys 1 pencil case and 4 pens for £6.50. The pencil case costs £3.70. What's the price of 1 pen? So you have £3.70 is the cost of the pencil case, and then he buys on top of that 4 pens, and the total is £6.50. Okay, let me just grab hold of this for a moment. So I got more space to do this question. Okay, let's move this across here because I only have space there. It's not much space. Give me a moment. Okay, right. No, that's fine over here. So £3.70. Add 4 lots of the pens, and the answer is £6.50. Now, as we've done in previous videos, we've been solving algebraic equations, 2-step ones. So now, the pens are being multiplied by 4, and then they're being added by £3.70. So we're setting up a function machine, and then our answer is £6.50, as we can see above. Now, in order for us to solve this equation, we have to reverse the function machine, go backwards. So then the opposite of adding 370 is minusing 370, and then the opposite of timesing by 4 is dividing by 4, and then that should give us our answer for the cost of the pen. So £6.50 minus £3.70. So £6.50 minus the £3.70, let's take that away. So 0 take away 0 is 0, 5 take away 7 you can't do, you have to borrow. So that gives you 15, that gives you 8, that gives you 2. So I have here £2.80 coming here. Then I have to divide it by 4. So £2.80, we divide it by 4. Copy the decimal point above. So that gives you nothing. 4 and 2 is nothing, remainder 2. So that'll give you 7. So we get the cost of each pencil to be 70p. Okay. Question number 11. Zoe's watching documentary. The documentary is 2 hours and 30 minutes long. Let's get our page back up as I needed. 2 and 30 minutes long. Zoe starts watching the documentary at 7:25. Okay, let's go to file new. Okay. Okay. I don't know. At what time will it finish? Give your answer in 24-hour clock. Okay, so it's 2 hours 30 minutes long. She starts at, so here we go. 7:25. And we've got to add to that 2 hours and 30 minutes. What do you have to remember here? We've got dealing in minutes here. These are the hours. Now minutes, every 60 minutes makes an hour. So we're okay here for timing for number 11. So we have 25 add 30, that will give us 55 minutes. And 7 add 2 will give us the 9. Now remember it's PM. Oops, let's get it back up. Disappeared. So remember it's PM. So to change it into 24-hour clock, we've got to add 12 onto the hours. Okay, so 12 add 9, that will give us an answer of 21:55. So that's the working out that I would do for question number 11. I'm just going to copy up here now. So it's 21:55. Okay, let's get that back up. File. Let's go new. No. Okay. Zoe has watched 1/5 of the documentary so far. How many minutes documentary has she watched? So if you got 2 hours and 30 minutes, that will give you, so in each hour you have 60 minutes. So there's 2 60s there. 60. And then you have another 30 minutes. So you have 60, add 60 is 120. And then you add the 30, that will give you 150. And it says what's 1/5. So you're going to work out 1/5 of 150. And when you work out 1/5, you have to change the off into multiply. So you end up, you have a nice bit of cancelling here. So divide that by 5, divide that by 5. So 150 divided by 5 will give us 30. So how many minutes of documentary has she watched? So that should give us a nice answer of 30 minutes. Oops, 30 minutes, and that's the end of this video. Thank you much for being with us.